Hey, what's up guys, I'm back with another video. So recently I shot an event at my college using the Canon 50mm F 1.8. So earlier I was using a kit lens. Once I got this lens, the photos which came out of this lens were really good and they were way better when compared to the kit lens. So I thought, let me make a video about it, and I'll be sharing few reasons why you need to pick up this lens. So without any further delay, let's get into the video. So this lens is basically made out of plastic, which means it's light, and due to its small form factor and the lightweight, this lens is really easy to travel with. And once you have this lens on your camera, you wouldn't even feel a thing, it's that light. So this lens has got an f-stop of 1.8 and they call this a fast aperture. Why do they call it? Because this one opens wide and lets in all the light, and if you make the shutter speed faster, you can get amazing results in low light condition. So I use this lens for portrait and candid photography, and let me tell you this lens is one of the best lens if you really want for your portrait photography. So this lens has got 7 aperture rings. Basically, the more aperture rings you have, the better portrait photos you're going to take. What do I mean by this? Basically, the background is going to be blurred out and your subject is going to be in focus. And this lens is also known as the bokeh king, where the out of focus elements and the lights are going to be in this beautiful ball formation. So this lens is an ideal lens for portrait photography. So this lens does an amazing job even for candid photography. So as I told earlier, this lens is one of the best choice for portrait and candid photography. So pretty much you can use this lens for everything from portrait photography, candid photography, street photography, food photography, everything. This can be that one lens with which you can travel with. But keep this in your mind. So if you use this lens on a crop sensor camera, just like I did, you're gonna shoot in 80mm. It's not gonna be a 50mm lens, because crop sensor is 1.6 times smaller when compared to the full frame camera. So even if it's a 50mm, because of the crop sensor, it's gonna be a 80mm lens. So keep that in your mind while buying this lens. So if you're having it on a crop sensor camera, it's gonna be 80mm and not a 50mm. The drawback of this lens is that this lens is not meant for video, because it's not got any type of stabilization. So if you go for the handle shots, your footage is going to be shaky. So you need to have it on a tripod. Once you have it, it's not going to be shaky. So my experience with this lens was really good. I used it on a crop sensor camera, so it was a 80mm lens. I had to get closer to my subject to get that perfect shot. In a way, it's a good thing, because if I would have had a kit lens, I would have used a zoom, which is not good. And if you're a person who's looking to buy their first lens, I would suggest you to invest in this one. This is a really good lens. By the way, the one which I showed you in this video is the older version of the lens. I'll be leaving the link for the new version down in the description, so check it out. That brings us to the end of the video. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did, subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Until then, it's me, Bharat, signing off. Like, share, subscribe, and don't forget, peace.
And makes you want to dance. Steve Fox examines an overnight phenomenon, rapping to the beat.